All right, Nathan here with CBI Off-Road. We're here at the Overland Expo event in Flagstaff, and we want to tell you all about the CBI products. So CBI is based out of Idaho. We build off-road armor, bumpers, sliders, skids, all that kind of stuff. Right here we have a 2022 Lexus GX 460. Pretty great option right here to show some of the product that we build. So this bumper is what we consider a covert series bumper. Very low profile. If you look down the side, it's very tucked in. You've got your winch mounts, your recovery points. I should point out these recovery points are soft shackle compatible, which is a really cool feature that CBI implements in all of their bumpers. Got the full skid plates underneath. We offer steel and aluminum in our skid plates, so you can really decide, what level of protection you need, and if you need some weight savings and daily driving, fuel economy is an issue for you, then aluminum is a great way to go. If you look down the side of this vehicle, we've got our GX rock sliders, which have a very unique shape that's designed specifically for the vehicle. Makes them really cool, so you can use them as a rock slider and as a step to access your roof rack or whatever it may be. So really cool features on the GX here. Let's jump over to the Tacoma and I'll show you some Tacoma product. This is a brand new bumper, our Covert Series bumper, which many people are familiar with. This is what we're calling our Factory Pro or Super Stock Covert. So it's ultra low profile. It's really meant to maintain the factory look of the vehicle, but provide you not only the protection, but recovery points, winch mount, and then roll into your skids underneath. This particular bumper weighs like 40-ish pounds, so it's super light. You're really not gonna have to upgrade suspension or anything when you're dealing with it. Underneath, we've got our skid plates again that you can see. These are full aluminum skid plates, including the lower control arm skids. And if we go down the side here, you can see our rock sliders. So this rock slider is a little different. It's got our kick out, so you can see here at the end it kicks out. That's really just a feature to help protect your vehicle and kick you out when you're kind of navigating around tough spots, whether that's a rock or a tree or whatever it may be. So on the back here we have our bed rack, and that's just another great highly functional product that can allow you to mount rooftop tent. You can mount accessories like Rotopacks and Max Tracks and any of that kind of stuff, and really is a great feature to just bring more versatility to your truck. I'll show you some other products here if we move to this display. So this really showcases our full covert bumper series. So we have standard coverts, we have coverts with grill guards. They're all very low profile. They incorporate a winch mount. They incorporate light mounting, so you can put a 30-inch light bar here. You can also do light mounts on top. Same thing. This is a new Tundra covert bumper, and it also has a bolt-on grill guard option. This is a 5th generation 4Runner covert bumper, and this is a 2nd, 3rd gen Tacoma covert bumper. Again, like I said, all soft shackle compatible as far as the D-rings go. The other great thing about the coverts is they're very lightweight. So you're looking at 45 to 55 pounds for each one of these bumpers. So you can put these on your vehicle and you don't have to upgrade your suspension, which is kind of a nice feature. If we move to the other side, we've got some of our full bumpers here that we're showcasing. So we typically, in a lot of our series, we have two different versions. We have what we call a hybrid to car bumper, which is a combination of plating and tubing for the overall structure and shape of the bumper. And then we have our plate bumpers. So this one down here showcases the full plate bumper with the full grill guard. Again, we have different options as far as the grill guard goes. You can do a full grill guard like this. You can do just a centered grill guard or a Baja style grill guard. You can really just decide what you want, as far as your bumper fitment goes. Another cool thing with the bumpers on the plate side is we offer both steel and aluminum. So this particular bumper right here is aluminum. Just to give you an idea on the weight difference, you're looking at about 130 pounds for the steel version of this bumper, and you're about 70 pounds for the aluminum version. So almost half the weight. As you compare that to our Dakar Hybrid series, that's one of the benefits, not only the aesthetics of the bumper that changes, but combining plate and tubing allows us to build a really strong bumper that's also pretty lightweight. So the Dakar Hybrid bumpers are going to be a fair amount less than a full plate bumper. And again, you've got your winch mounts, recovery points, soft shackle compatible. You can mount light bars here in the center, so the 30-inch light bars on both of these options. The Dakar Hybrid series gives you this whole area to add additional aftermarket lighting. And that's kind of a really cool feature, you know, kind of more of a desert racing style look, but really is a pretty awesome setup. If we come over to this next display here, we're showcasing skid plates and rock sliders. So again, our skid plates come in both steel and aluminum. You can see where we got a really good view of the skid plate. You can see we provide access points for fuel filter and oil change options just to facilitate that, make it easier. We also have what we call our drain points. So sometimes if you're doing like river crossings, if you're in the mud, sometimes you can get that stuff up in your skid plate and it creates a suction effect and suctions you to the ground and causes you to lose traction and momentum. These drain points really facilitate that so that it's not a problem. If we look at the weight aspect, steel to aluminum, you're about 135-40 pounds for a full steel skid plate set. The steel is going to be 3/16 carbon steel. That really is going to hold up to whatever abuse that you put it through. If you go with the aluminum, it's 1/4-inch aluminum. It's fully gusseted. We build it so it's super strong, and you're going to be about 80 pounds for the aluminum. So again, you save a lot of weight there. Really is a pretty good option. I prefer the aluminum, honestly, myself, for most scenarios. If we look at the rock sliders on this side, again, this is showing the top plate version with the kick out. We make a non-top plated version and we make an angled version. So you can really configure your rock sliders however you want for your vehicle and really dial it in for the functionality that you need and the look that you want. These are fully bolt-on, super easy to install. These are actually 5th gen 4Runner rock sliders, and great option. In my mind, rock sliders and skid plates are probably one of the most important things to put on your vehicle first, so you don't damage it. Okay, let's show you the last two vehicles. So if we look at this white vehicle, you can see this has our full 5th gen 4Runner front bumper. You can see the light bar mount in there. It's a dual row with the Baja design lights. It's got the full grill guard. Pretty sweet setup. These guys have got the Prinsu rack, the rock sliders, and the skid plates underneath. And then a really cool feature we haven't talked about is our rear bumpers. So we make rear bumpers for all of our product line, and you can get a rear bumper only or a bumper with swing arms. So you can see this bumper has the swing arms, so you've got a tire mount. They're running our jerry can holder here. You can mount a high lift here on the side. There's tables built into the back. Again, just the goal is to provide, you know, capacity for carrying your gear, to provide protection, and really just make the vehicle much more functional. See on the corners of the bumper, they've got the lights built in, so you can mount some lights there, which is a pretty nice feature to have out on the trail as well. And then the last vehicle is a new Tundra. So again, if we look at, we'll start at the front here. We've got our covert front bumper on the front. This one does have the grill guard, so we were showing over there the one without the grill guard. This one does have the grill guard on it. Again, very sleek, you know, simple way to add protection, add a winch mount and recovery points. Got the rock sliders on the side here. Underneath, a little hard to see, but the full skid plates, and they are aluminum on this truck. The rock sliders, important to mention again that they are weight bearing, so you can support the weight of the vehicle with the rock sliders, and that's really the goal, is to protect that rocker panel, use them as a jacking point if you need. Those are all great features and functionality to the sliders. On the bed here, we have a little different version of our bed rack. These are called our bed bars, and they're just a very simple, straightforward way to mount a rooftop tent, to mount bicycles, to mount other accessories, and they're easy to take on and off. So they work really well for a variety of situations. And then we have our full rear bumper on the back here. So again, spot, we don't have lights mounted, but the spot for lights, your sensors mount, your blind spot monitoring sensors right here. You have all of that functionality built right into the bumper, plus your factory tow points, receiver hitch, you know, backup lights, your wiring harness for towing, and all that. So a lot of great options here at CBI Off-Road. Again, if you have any questions, reach out to our customer service team. You can find us online, cbioffroadfab.com, or hit us up on social media. We'd be happy to take care of any of your questions and hopefully help you build out a really awesome adventure vehicle.